Hero, welcome back to the workshop of Solo Level Up. I am your guide. Take a seat. Right now, a quiet civil war is dividing the tech world. On one side, cautious corporations are pulling back on AI spending, panicking over token costs, and retreating to cheap open-source models. On the other side, the elite executioners are going all in, writing multi-million-dollar checks for the most expensive, resource-heavy, frontier AI models on Earth. Today, we throw a fascinating operational report from the Wall Street Journal into our alchemical crucible. The text examines the polarizing business calculus behind renting elite machine intelligence. From this intelligence brief, we will extract our core architectural concept for today: the Human-Time Arbitrage, 人类时间的逃离法则. In the race to build a billion-dollar solo entity, your most constrained resource is never capital. It is your own cognitive bandwidth. Let us dissect the raw reality of frontier compute through our three alchemical lenses: economic logic, business logic, and investor logic. Lens 1. Economic logic. Human toil versus computer time. Let's ignite the first flame. Economic logic. Many amateur creators look at API pricing sheets and try to minimize their costs by choosing smaller, suboptimal models. This is a fatal macroeconomic mistake. You are optimizing for the wrong variable. Look at Shopify. Farhan Thawar, the vice president of engineering, has banned his engineers from using low-tier, non-frontier models. Why? Because when a smaller model makes a subtle error or misses a critical edge case, a highly paid human engineer has to spend hours debugging it. In Thawar's own words, you end up losing human time versus computer time. The human time to figure that out is not worth the toil. In the physics of capital, compute time is cheap, depreciating, and scalable. Human focus is rare, irreplaceable, and finite. If you spend 3 hours manually fixing a sloppy piece of code or text generated by a cheap model just to save 10% on your API bill, you haven't saved money. You have actively liquidated your highest value asset, your time. Lens 2. Business logic. Speed to market and the 1% accuracy moat. Now, we add the second element to the crucible, business logic. In a hyper-competitive market, how do startups challenge established monopolies? They do it through velocity and radical precision. Consider Silicon Valley veteran Bill Nguyen, founder of the AI voice startup Olive. In a single month and a half, he burned through a staggering 774 billion tokens using exclusively frontier models, the equivalent of $4.5 million in raw computing costs. Why? Because in the frontier domain, models can actually reason through multi-step, complex problems. On the groundbreaking benchmark Humanity's Last Exam, designed to test problems that stall highly educated humans, frontier models violently surged from under 10% accuracy to 38.3% accuracy in a single year. As Tyson Chen, co-founder of Avoca AI, notes, when your workflows are directly tied to revenue, every single percentage point of accuracy translates directly into millions of dollars. If a frontier model gives you a better outcome and gets you to the market faster, the premium price tag ceases to be an expense. It becomes a predatory business weapon. Lens 3. Investor logic. The death of tokenmaxxing. Finally, we distill the most potent drop, investor logic. Does this mean you should blindly throw money at the largest models for every single task? Absolutely not. That is not alchemy. That is recklessness. Cosima Shipchandler, the CEO of Twilio, issued a chilling warning to the market. He stated that there will come a time when the concept of tokenmaxxing, the mindless, uncalibrated burning of high-tier tokens for basic tasks, will be remembered as completely reckless. Look at Spotify. Their chief architect, Nicholas Gustafsson, actively blocked engineers from accessing the most expensive frontier models for basic low-tier queries because the marginal performance increase simply did not justify the financial bleeding. Sophisticated investors do not fund founders who use a multi-billion-dollar frontier model to summarize a basic email. They fund architects who know how to build an intelligent hierarchy. The ultimate distillation, the hybrid cognitive router. The flames die down. What is the ultimate concept we have distilled today? We call it the hybrid cognitive router framework. To build a high-margin, automated solo entity, you must stop treating AI models as a one-size-fits-all solution. You must become the chief architect of your own token supply chain. Deploy your frontier gods. OpenAI Claude Opus, exclusively for planning and reasoning. Use them as your elite generals to map out workflows, architecture, and complex logic. Relegate your commodity soldiers, smaller, cheaper models, for execution. Use them to summarize, format, and execute high-volume, low-risk tasks. Your actionable quest log. Quest 1. Audit your human bottleneck. Stop saving pennies on API calls if it costs you hours of manual editing. If an AI tool requires you to constantly clean up its sloppy output, fire the model and upgrade to a frontier system immediately. Buy back your human time. Quest 2. Map your token hierarchy. Break down your business workflows. Identify the revenue-sensitive choke points. Assign frontier models only to tasks requiring multi-step reasoning and route simple data tagging or summaries to cheaper alternatives. Quest 3. Kill the hype. Measure the ROI. Stop tokenmaxxing. Track your computing costs against actual revenue outcomes. If your premium model usage isn't directly accelerating your time to market or protecting your margins, downgrade the task. Be an alchemist, not a hype beast. I am currently developing an AI sleep health app. In future episodes, I will show you exactly how I use AI to conduct market analysis, product design, and product development. Stay tuned. Waiting for you at the next level. Keep going, hero.